Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden. He drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubim, and a flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life. The Conclave Bible, Data Links.
Earth 2060. A small group of colonists leaves the ravages of Earth for a distant planet orbiting Alpha Centauri's primary star. Their ship, the United Nations starship Unity, carries them on their journey to a new world and a new hope for humankind. Along the way, a reactor malfunction damages the Unity, precipitating a crisis among the ship's 7 most powerful leaders. As they enter the Alpha Centauri system, the crew splits into 7 distinct factions, divided not by nationality, but by ideology and their vision for the new world. After the ship breaks apart, the 7 leaders guide their chosen crew down to the surface of planet, seeking their destiny beneath an alien sky.
You know, every time I play this game, I let that introduction play through its entirety just because I really like it. I really enjoy the design of it, the music, the intercut video shots. Even the narration is actually really good. Hey, Lemon, Confused Deist, Hartson, Lurker, Tor, hey. Welcome. Alright, we're getting back into it. We are going back to the human hive. It is mission year 2247, almost 150 years. We have been on planet, and really the war is still just ramping up. So, if you'll recall, last time we captured a UN Commerce Committee, which we are going to have to rename. Somebody give me a suggestion for a name for that place, because obviously, UN Commerce Committee, the United Nations just, they just don't, what can I say? Now, I think I fucked up, actually, because I think I left it totally unguarded, and I think they're going to be able to sneak in here and retake it. So that's a real shame. Do I need more formers? Do I really need more formers? Are you sure? You sure I need more formers? I'll tell you what I need. I need more goddamn military units to kill these mind worms. Because the freaking mind worms, man. The mind worms are rough. Economic Planning Bureau? Yeah, that makes sense. There we go, the Economic Planning Bureau. There we are. Just to insult Lal a little bit more. Let's get a road going in that direction. We've got a nice little mineral source right there. Sea Hive is getting energy, mostly. Facilities, police. We actually need to increase the police presence here, because otherwise they're going to start rebelling pretty soon. So let's retool for Robocop. And then we can put the energy bank in after that. I guess I actually do need minerals, don't I? Yeah, I need some minerals. When are the war crimes starting? The war crimes are already happening, man. Like, no, this place dropped 2 population points when we took it over. You know how many war crimes that is? That's a lot of war crimes. That's a lot of war crimes. this supply crawler is... We could assign this actually to prototype development. So this is the other thing you can do with supply crawlers. You can use supply crawlers to effectively transport minerals between, like, one place and another. So right now, the missile cruiser is at 22 out of 110 minerals. If we assign that to its development, then we go back and look at it. Hey, now it's almost halfway done. So it gained, like, 30 minerals. What it did was it gained the entire mineral cost of a supply crawler, which is 30. So every supply crawler you build, you can move to another place. You can spend 30 minerals on secret projects or on prototypes, and it's effectively just lets you transfer mineral production from one base to another. God, I'm stuffy today. No, keep making trained missile infantry. All right, we've got this this damn mindworm here that we need to kill, because it's messing up my stees. So let's get some units over there towards it. The Peacekeepers have lost Godwinson's hope. And, ooh, they took out my missile foil. That sucks. Wow, we have got a lot of mindworms coming after us. Like, a lot of mindworms. Okay, so we actually managed to hold on to the Economic Planning Bureau.
Request confirmation.
We're going to spend the credits on our rec commons here. And we are, yeah, we need one doctor still, I think. There we go. And now we're going to get our elite missile infantry in there. We're going to have our Robocop hold.
Perhaps a careful review of your options isn't...
Yeah, call off the assault there. Okay, got some decent little units. We got UN headquarters down here we still need to take out. They have the virtual world, so they are our next objective. There we go, we've repaired up our infantry. We've got these hardened missile infantry coming up here, and these hardened missile infantry coming up. We're going to spread them out so they can't get stack killed with, you know, collateral damage. We're also going to try to dodge that ship. This space is actually currently unused. Let's just put a... Excuse me. Whew. Put a sensor there for the moment. Put some more tidal harnesses. We need to rebuild the mine there. This guy needs to get some units on board.
Terraform complete.
And this Unity Scout Chopper, I don't think I can really upgrade it because I don't have the chopper chassis, so I can't use it. So this Unity Scout Chopper is just gonna, like, kind of chill out here. You are gonna keep fungiciding. And we've got a lovely little mining platform right there, so let's build a farm as well. Port Yang is growing in 5 turns. We already have a rec commons there, so that's fine. This mindworm boil can come over in this direction to fight the enemy mindworms. And let's get these infantry. Let's actually start getting infantry up in this direction. Oof, that was kind of close. But hey, money. Got to love the money.
Perhaps a careful review of your options is in order.
Oh no, we lost. Ah, shit. Fuck. That was a commando, too.
Indigenous life form.
Okay, Isle of the Deep. Fuck off.
Mod recovered.
Hey, free missile needle jet. Fantastic. Wow, that is a...
Improvement destroyed.
Okay, more Peacekeeper probe teams being destroyed. I love it. You love to see it. You hate to see that. You really hate to see that.
Production complete.
There we go, the first air unit on planet. The Hive is officially technologically ahead of all competitors. Father of the Hive Atmospheric Core unveils the first air unit on planet. Fantastic. We've also got a new thermal borehole near Communal Nexus. Where's Communal Nexus? I don't know where the hell Communal Nexus is. But I'll tell you what I do know. I do know where this missile rover is. And this mind worm. Hey, alien artifact. Fantastic. Okay, so we're building missile cruiser here. Let's finish that real fast. Now, I think I actually have enough transports, probably. We'll get this cruiser transport, but then after that, we're going to shift to making military cruisers so we can destroy these water units that keep floating around, getting in our way. Because getting in our way is actually illegal. Little known fact, you're not actually allowed to interfere with the Hive military. It's a crime punishable by death. Okay, so we destroyed 2 of his units. This rover, I think, will have, not great odds. Let's get these commando missile infantry over here. And that rover we can park right there to kind of guard against people coming that way. And then we can destroy these guys who are sitting in this rocky terrain. There we go.
Combat report.
Destroyed 2 units, fantastic. And we have our facilities, so you can be a worker. And there we go, we're fine. Everything's fine. The Economic Planning Bureau is humming along perfectly well. And soon we will destroy that. Okay, so there's our new borehole. We'll probably also want to build a borehole right there or something. Xinjiang base is stagnant on growth but has 15 minerals, which is fantastic. You clear out some of these fungoids for me, please. And hey, Morgan, do you have anything cool to give me? Oh, we still have sunspot activity. Lame. Let's build here a condenser. And then let's get this missile needle jet over there and destroy those mindworms with it. Fantastic. I love it. Hey, Henry, how's it going? Now, all my little skim ships are still just kind of scouting around, and that's fine. Oh my god, more Isles of the Deep. Always more Isles of the Deep. They're everywhere. You cannot go anywhere in this town without running into Isles of the Deep. Okay, we've got a network node at the leader's horde. Let's throw up next a 3 turns to growth. No, stop. Let me... One thing that I don't like about this game, full disclosure, being totally honest here, one thing I actually don't like about this game is the fact that it auto-jumps to units even when you're trying to select something and do someone. Or not do someone. You know, yeah, I know that's going to be taken out of context. Even when you're trying to select a unit and do something with it, it will auto-jump to the next thing that's triggering. So it's a real problem. Personally. Plex Anthill needs more police. We need RoboCop. RoboCop, save us.
Production complete.
But we now have our first missile cruiser, which is superior to anything anybody else has on the ocean at the moment, I believe. And we're actually just going to hold our transports kind of back at home for right now. Just because we don't want them to get hunted down by this asshole, who I think doesn't know these transport foils are here, but they need to actually kind of fall back to avoid being exploded. Remember, the people united can never be ignited. Aha! Missile needle jet. Yeah, so here's the strength of the Air Force. If he comes one step closer, I can blow him up with my missile needle jet from Paradise Swarming. Also, the power of the ocean. Look at that nutrient and energy income. It is fantastic. I think everyone already knows my opinion on Terror from the Deep. Terror from the Deep is a nightmare without Circes. Let's make another librarian. Yeah, there we go. Deep Community. Deep Community is like our... These guys are just out here just really cranking on the old brain. And once we get the virtual world, we can actually like temporarily make all these guys workers again so we can grow a lot faster, so that we can build a hab complex here and push these guys up to like 14 population of just librarians thinking real hard. Yes, I agree. The micromanagement is sometimes a problem. Personally, it doesn't bother me that much because it's kind of a meditative game, if that makes sense. It's very chill. It's very much just like you're just kind of rolling along, doing your thing. I'm gonna make one of these guys a technician, I think. Well, now I have a nutrient shortfall. Oh, I can't do that, I guess. I guess I have to have a worker. Okay, fine. Well, like I said, it's just... You just kind of roll along doing it. Let's get my missile needle jets up there. Let's get you up there for upgrades. Now you... I don't think I can make you Robocop. I think I don't have enough money. Okay, well, next turn we'll make you Robocop. I'm going to use Mindworms actually as my defensive units, because Mindworms can move very rapidly in the fungus. So in these fungus areas where enemy Mindworms tend to spawn, my Mindworms will be able to catch them and destroy them. You need to go to somewhere with an unused network node. This place has a network node. Go to the Leader's Horde. And we've also got... Weren't we building a secret project? Yes, the Maritime Control Center in Fellowship City. Where's Fellowship City? I don't even know where my bases are these days. I have so damn many of them. Could have sworn I... There it is. Fellowship City, yeah, 21 minerals, 11 turns, and unfortunately we are growing, and we can only take one more guy. Okay, we're at 7, so we're at our max. That's fine. We won't actually grow anymore here. But yeah, we're gonna keep these mindworms down here to patrol against enemy mindworms, and our human military units will head off to go do cool stuff. The new resolution option is nice, but the game loses a little bit of charm when you look at all those beautiful sprites from such a distance away. I mean, it's not super high res, but it's kind of cool. Like, I honestly, unironically like the chunky green boxes of the terraformers with the giant drills on the front. Like, what are those things even for? Imagine colonist humans who can't get along but can befriend completely alien life forms, including writhing masses of psychic worms. I think it's less befriending and more like mental control. Alright, so we've got our elite missile marines and we've got our elite missile rover on the transport foil. We're going to try to land those to attack UN Equality Village, which only has 1 garrison unit. So if we can get around here, we can land them there. With marines, actually, technically, we can attack the city directly. Alright. Peacekeeper Impact Squad, what do they have left? They have their badly damaged impact foil left. So let's destroy that. And UN headquarters is ours. We have seized control of the virtual world. 42 energy credits. UN headquarters absolutely hates us. Just really, absolutely loathes us and everything we stand for. So we need a doctor. Boy. Oof, we can't really afford any more doctors, I guess. Let's,
Insufficient energy.
this is gonna be a problem, actually. Let's, get as many units in there to act as police temporarily as we can. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have drone riots at UN headquarters. So it's gonna be a problem. It is gonna be a problem. We may have to nerve staple people, but that's an atrocity, so really I would like to... I would really like to be able to do that, but I can't. He's got the virtual world, and he doesn't even have a freaking network node here. Lal, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're just... Lal, I don't even know what to say. Alright, hold on. I'm trying to make the shortfall as small as it can be. How many turns until the sunspot goes away? The sunspot lasts for 20 turns. I don't remember when it started. So it won't go away for a little while. We're gonna have a little bit of starvation here. Like, that's just kind of gonna be what happens. Sorry about it. Okay, so with 4 doctors, we finally managed to control the drones.
Insufficient energy.
We're gonna rush that RoboCop as fast as we can. And we're just going to acknowledge that there's going to be some starvation here. So we're gonna try to get a RoboCop up so that we can slack off on the doctoring. And then we're going to need to build a network node and a recreation commons as quickly as we can. But yeah, UN headquarters is definitely going to have just a little tiny bit of starvation for a while. Hey, you. Fuck off. That's right, you heard me. Hey, Coax, how's it going?
Pod recovered.
Oop, hey, $50. Love me money pods. Love me some money pods. Also, just look at this faction dominance graph right here. Look how it kind of, like, everyone's kind of together for a long time, then it starts spreading out a little bit, and the Spartans are up here, and then boom, I go way up, the university dies, everyone else is kind of just muddling along. Also interesting, look how Miriam is actually at the same dominance level, the same strength level, as Morgan. Morgan has... Oh, shit. Really? That sucks. That stinks. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not a fan. Alright, let's get a... What shall we get on this little base? Let's get an energy bank.
Production complete.
And we got a biology lab over here, so we're now making just all kinds of research. An absolute ridiculous amount of research. Yeah, research hospital. Increase labs by 50%. Do it. 100% do it. So, yeah, notice that Morgan has only 4 bases. Now, admittedly, several of them are very large, and he's built all kinds of base facilities in them. Is that the planetary transit system? I think it is. Morgan Industries... Morgan Studios is big and is also having drone riots. These are talents, by the way. He has talents here because, I think he has... Does he have the Human Genome Project? I'm not sure, but he's got a lot of psych. Like, he has 8 bonus psych and 5 energy being spent on it. So his psych energy is generating talents to counteract the drones. Yeah, his psych spending is actually generating a lot of talents to counteract the drones. And then, his problem is he's running free market, and yet he's still sending out units to do stuff. and so his people are rioting over it. That's kind of hysterical. Poor Morgan. But he's at the same level of strength, of faction strength, as Miriam. And if you look over here, Miriam has actually built some water bases over near the Spartans, who are kind of having their own drone troubles. They've suppressed their drone troubles up here. But on land, Miriam is actually getting the absolute crap kicked out of her. There was kind of a three-cornered war here going on between the Peacekeepers, the Gaians, and the Believers. And it looks like the Gaians are really winning. The Peacekeepers obviously are losing because I have, like, come in with the steel chair behind them and started absolutely kicking the crap out of them. But in the absence of the Peacekeepers fighting over here, the Gaians have started just chewing the hell out of the Believers. They've lost 4 bases. Goblins' Hope, we saw just a couple turns ago, changed hands like 4 times. Anyway, things are going really well. Let's finish that RoboCop. We do have some hunger here, looks like. So that's great. We're -8 on nutrients. Somebody's gonna die. But after that, I think we'll be able to get stuff organized better. Actually, you know what? Can I kill him? I don't want to risk a commando. So we have 3 police now. So can I make you a worker? I can't. Damn it. Okay. Let's kill that guy. This guy can go up there. Never mind. And the Economic Planning Bureau is controlled with the Recreation Commons. Let's buy the recycling tanks. And then actually before a former, let's go ahead and get the network node. UN Planetary Trust is fairly heavily defended. We'll probably need to bring some more units with us to take that. And of course we've got UN Ocean Authority up here. Trying to be cool. Let's pull our transports back once again just to kind of hang off. Here, yeah, just go back into Xinjiang base for a minute. Just like hang out. Actually, no, wait, hold on. You have only 1 of 4 cargo. And we're at +3 nutrients. Boom. There we go. That's what you like to see. Oh, that's right, you're a drone. Why are you a drone? Instead of a RoboCop, let's build a network node here at Plex Antil.
Sufficient energy.
That should be fine. Hey, happy Valentine's Day, Chaotic. Whatever happened to the XCOM playthrough? Boy, look, Terror from the Deep, I'll be honest, and I've said this before, I'm actually not a big fan of Terror from the Deep. I think there's a lot of problems with that game. I was playing it, we were doing, like, I don't know, dude. I may go back to it, but I may not. So, just keep that in mind. Terror from the Deep is a, shall we say, a particular experience. As I think everyone will agree. And it is... it's just not that fun in a lot of ways, if that makes sense. Hey. What are you doing, Transport Foil? Have I won yet? At this point, so to be honest, at this point, I've pretty much won. Like, at this point, the AI is not going to be able to stop me. But we're still going through it. Alright, you can be a worker, I think. Yes. And once again, instead of RoboCop, let's put down a network node. Because with the virtual world, network nodes are now hologram theaters. And hologram theaters stop, I forget, is it 2 or is it 3? I actually think I no longer have the option to even build hologram theaters. Let's look at the data links real quick. We're going to go to base facilities. Hologram theater. Yeah, reduces drones by 2 and increases psych output by 50%. So yeah, this is an incredibly valuable thing to be getting out of network nodes, especially since network nodes also increase labs. So now, network nodes increase labs and psych by 50% and just straight up remove 2 drones. Yeah, I think I remember us discussing it, Arcanath, but, you know, obviously different people have different opinions, and that's fine. For me, personally, it's just not a game that I enjoy hugely. I enjoy the original much, much more. Let's take this sea colony pod, and let's go over here. Right there on the kind of this little edge area over by Factory Drift, because we've got nutrients, we've got minerals, everything that a growing base needs. Discipline Tubes needs to not be building missile skim ships anymore. It can build missile cruisers instead. And yeah, the deep radar is really valuable for water units. So we can build missile cruisers, we could build missile needle jets. Let's build... Actually, you know what? Let's build needle jets. And here's another thing we can do now. Paradise Swarming, are you... Yeah, you still need to be a doctor. Really? You still need to be a doctor? Facilities? No, you should be a worker. Yeah, because we've got 4 drones being removed by facilities, then we've got 4 drones being removed by police. That's fine. Yeah, okay, so missile needle jets. And our needle jets now can actually go over to UN headquarters and base out of there. Once they can move again. GC, have you been on the internet at all? Excuse me, I run a YouTube channel. I am what they call extremely online. Very online. So, yes, I've been on the internet. Okay, got a nice little, having trouble with nutrients here in Watcher's Eye, actually. So we may want to set up a couple of farms. I mean, we're still growing. We don't need an energy bank here. We could use a network node, though. Let's do that. And this missile needle jet will go up to... Yeah, we'll just fly up to Xinjiang base. Can I make you a Robocop? No, I don't have enough money. I'm so dumb sometimes. I'm just gonna... Actually, I don't need it, because now I have the network node. Yeah, that's fine. In fact, I could probably disband this scout patrol if I wanted to. But instead, let's build a research hospital here. Hey, August, having different opinions is fine as long as they're the same opinions I have. Yeah, see, this guy gets it. Alright, so we've got, we need to get some of our... We need to get a former over there. What are you doing? Nothing? Yeah, get up there and clean up that fungus. There's a fungus among us. And it's not acceptable. This transmissile skim ship can go over... go over there to Factory Drift for now. And you, sir, get up into that fungus. Isle of the Deep, of course. Oh my god, 2 in a row. So, if anyone's wondering why that happens so often, every time you have... Hey, Garsamore. Every time you open a pod, there's a limited list of events that it rolls from, right? Which it can include spawning terraforming items, like these random solar collectors there, or farms, which can include altering the terrain, unleashing an earthquake, a fungal bloom, giving you money, giving you technology, giving you an alien artifact, or of course spawning mineworms. Spawning mineworms even on land is actually fairly high percentage, and it's much higher percentage if the pod is in fungus or really near fungus. However, on water, it's especially bad because some of the events can't occur in water, like the pod malfunctioning and unleashing an earthquake that raises the terrain. That can't happen in water, so that is just removed from the list of possible events. So, on the smaller list, spawning mindworms is like a 30 or 40% chance, I believe. Okay, so now we have these elite missile marines, and so we can actually attack straight from our ship, because they are amphibious. So let's try it. 4 to 3 odds. Hey, we did it! UN Equality Village is ours. And once again, it has nothing. Why? Lal, please, build things in your bases. I am begging you. I am begging you to build stuff. We need to kill that guy as well. Because he's sitting on our farm, and we need that farm for stuff. Like that. We need that farm for stuff. Doctor. Okay, there's gonna be some hunger for a little while, but it'll be fine. Trust me, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna build a Robocop. It's gonna take us a few turns, and we'll have it done. Do the AI never build, only cheat? No, actually, the AI do build, but it's just that the AI... Okay, the AI can terraform to an extent. So, like, we can look at UN Information Agency over here. This is actually a reasonably productive base. Like, they've got forests, they've got farms and solar collectors, they've got a mine set up, they've got some stuff. They're not very good at it. Like, for instance, this mineral patch right here is still unterraformed, although that might have been bombed, so I'll give them a pass on that. But they can terraform. What they have trouble doing is building base facilities, because the AI is almost always at war with whoever their neighbors happen to be. And when they're at war, they devote all their bases, as you can see here, they devote almost all their bases to building units all the time. So we compare them to Morgan. Notice how Morgan has all these base facilities built, and like, his bases are actually really good. Ironically, this is happening, there's two reasons. First of all, it happens partially because Morgan is kind of like this. Like, Morgan actually is biased towards building base facilities. But also it happens because Morgan has surrendered to me. Morgan has no neighbors. He is not at war with anyone. His only neighbor is me, and I've already beat the shit out of him and made him give me all his money. So he's just building stuff. He's not really fighting anybody, he's not building units, he's not even really expanding much. He's turned on free market, so he's making all kinds of money. He's building every base facility in every base, so that helps him make money. And so he has actually a positive net income and really well-developed bases. Like, plus 27 off of only 4 bases is actually kind of crazy. So yeah, the AI does build under certain circumstances, but there are a lot of circumstances, or very common circumstances, under which they don't really build. Will Morgan build additional cities? Once again, once he's surrendered, once he's been conquered like he has been, I think he really doesn't. I think he doesn't build many cities at all. And we can see my hive, my budget here, and you can see most of my bases are making me money. Some of my bases are net zero. C Collective is making me like half of my yearly profit. But most of my bases are making me like one credit a year, 2 credits a year, 4 credits a year. Economic Planning Bureau is actually technically negative, so is Workers Nest. What's up with Workers Nest? Hold on. Let me find Workers Nest and see what's going on with them. Oh, they're a new base and they're just not making money, that's all. Okay, that's fine. They've got a rec commons, they've got a network node. They'll get there. They don't need an energy bank because they're not making enough money to justify it. They need a former. But, like, you can compare my bases, just for giggles here. Compare my bases to Morgan's bases. Plus 11, plus 7, plus 6, plus 3. Look at this. He's making 18 credits a year out of Morgan Studios, and he's paying 15 in upkeep for the various facilities he has there, because like he has the hologram theater, the research hospital, all that stuff costs money. But of course, he's also making a reasonable amount of tech per turn, so like, you know, he's doing alright for himself, considering. I don't really want to move out, because he's got this Gatling rover just kind of waiting for me. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to chill out here for a minute.
Destroyed.
Oh, that is an army. He's moving out in force. Yikes. Okay, sunspot activity has ended. Good. Hi, Deirdre. How's it going? No. I'm not giving you all my technology. Oh, wow, she landed in Morgan's territory. That is just rude. Just absolutely rude.
Production complete.
Yeah, just stockpile energy down here. Got an energy bank. Making some cash down here in working man hold. However, we actually need to upgrade this place a little bit, or it's gonna start having drone riots. Port Yang built the biology lab. Good on ya. I think I can build Isles of the Deep here, can't I? No, I can't yet. I need the, there's another technology I need for that. Let's get another fungicidal seaformer. Morgan is Hong Kong and you are China. Yeah, basically. Okay, so there's the Believers. The Believers have that's a great boil, I believe. A mature boil of Mindworms. They're coming down through Morgan's territory. Hey, Morgan, do you have any like cool technology to give me? Yeah, advanced subatomic theory.
Universe
Cool.
regresses infinitely toward smaller and smaller components. Behind atoms we find electrons, and behind electrons, quarks. Each layer unraveled reveals new secrets, but also new mysteries. Academician Prokhor Zakharov, for I have tasted the fruit.
Okay, so this technology doesn't do anything super exciting. It gives you a couple of interesting things. It gives you the Skunkworks. Skunkworks are a really specific kind of facility. They cost maintenance. All they do is eliminate the prototype cost at that specific base. Hey, Dreaming. So, really, the only time you ever build a Skunkworks is if you have one base that generates a shit ton of minerals, and you're going to use that base to build all your prototypes forever. In that case, it can maybe be worth it. But, like, it costs 60 minerals up front. It costs you energy per turn. I don't know. I'm not convinced about that. Comm Jammer is actually kind of a useful ability because it gives you an extra 50% strength versus faster units like rovers, which can be really useful. Speeders and hover tanks, when you're out in the open where they usually get a bonus. Yeah, sure. So you get like ECM, garrison, stuff like that. Okay, Morgan, I have a proposal to make. A joint attack on my enemy, Lady Deirdre. Name your price. Oh my god, you want 2,300 credits for that? Alright, well, elect me governor. Yeah, you can have 2 energy credits. That's fine. Now let me blow up this, skim ship real quick. This needle jet, can I get there? I can't quite get there, so let's get back there. This missile needle jet can fly over towards UN headquarters. And now that we've destroyed the Gaian skim ship, we can start moving my transports back out again. Cruiser transport, there we go, cruiser transport. Alright, now this guy is gonna need some exploding. Let's get my commando missile infantry up there. And get some more farms going. All kinds of good stuff. Link that to our network node, get a free tech. Ooh, silk steel alloys.
Had the highest tensile strength of any substance known to man. and the name Silk Steel pays homage to the arachne for good reason. Commissioner Pravin Lal, UN Scientific Survey.
Okay, so Silk Steel alloys, once again, a very kind of simple technology. It gives us armor level 4. So our plasma armor that we've been using is level 3. This gives us armor level 4. What's interesting about this is that this is like another example of the thing that I talked about earlier where offense dramatically outpaces defense in this game. Silk Steel armor, so armor and weapons are measured on the same scale, right? So 1 point is equivalent to 1 point. Having higher points gives you an advantage. Silk Steel alloys is a level 4, I think. Yeah, it's a level 4 technology, and it gives you armor 4. Well, so synthetic fossil fuels is a level 4 technology, so same level on the tech tree, but it gives you weapon strength 6. So at this point, the Silk Steel alloys, effectively, are enough to entirely counterbalance or put you on an even playing field with people who are using particle impactors. But particle impactors came with nonlinear mathematics back in Conquer 2. So you can kind of see what I'm saying, like, you get the powerful weapons well before you get the powerful defenses. And defenses max out at a lower level. So like antimatter plate, neutronium armor, like the very highest level of armor you can possibly have is 10. But the highest level of gun you can have is I think it's 24. Yeah, it's the Singularity Laser with 24. So guns are always better than defenses. Kind of the counterbalancing factor is, of course, that it's easier to stack defenses. So missile shock troops, ECM Silk Steel Sentinels, that's fine. Trent Silk Steel Sentinels, this is RoboCop. Trans Gatling foil, that's obsolete. We don't need foils anymore. Yeah, Invaders, sure. Missile Destroyer, yup, there we go. Yeah, balance-wise, the thing is, so, because, like, the perimeter defense is a flat plus 100% defense. Like, it doubles your defensive strength. So, yeah, I mean, balance-wise, there's a reason for it. It's just interesting. If you're out in the open, armor typically will not save you. Basically, is the net effect. You have to just say, okay, so I'm out in the open, my armor is not going to keep me alive. Why are you building transport foils instead of cruiser transports? Be better. Build cruiser transports. And you are building your network node. Hurry that up, please. And you are defungifying things. You are building a condenser. Okay, RoboCop is in 0 turns, so it should actually be happening, but... Hi, Lyle. How's it going? Nope, I'm not going to give you air power. That's not happening.
Perhaps a careful review of your options.
Yeah, blow him up. Great. Love it. And blow him up, please. Aw, man, he blew me up. How dare you, you son of a bitch. Have I conquered the city with the virtual world yet? Yes, I did that just recently. That is UN headquarters. Fucking Isles of the Deep. Fucking Isles of the Deep. Ah, I almost killed him. Yeah, the Gaians are absolutely wreaking havoc. Also, I don't think I can build this RoboCop as long as my people keep starving. I don't think that's an option. Problem. Okay, so the police are locking this down so far. Ugh. God damn it. Okay, get Get it done.
Population reached.
Yeah, working man hold is now rebelling.
Insufficient energy.
Chairman, the drones are revolting. Of course they're revolting. We've known that all along. Alright. Missile needle jet, please kill them. Airplanes are great defensive units, in case you hadn't noticed. Let's get that airplane up to UN headquarters. Are we done? Are we done rioting? We're not done rioting? Okay. I would nerve staple, but the problem is I probably can't do that. Hey, Santiago, I don't want air. It's the high difficulty level. The problem is the high difficulty level means that once people declare vendetta on you, they're not going to undeclare it. I have 155 council votes. Let's elect a planetary governor. Everyone's voting for Deirdre. Okay, that makes sense. I'll vote for myself, but now Deirdre is elected. At least that means that Lal doesn't get it. I don't think I can call the council again. Yeah, I have to... Okay, that measure was proposed already in 2234. So, it can actually be proposed again next year, which I might do. But for right now, I don't want to do that because it would remove all of my commerce income. Hold on. Oof. Odds not good. Odds no bueno. Yeah, go ahead, take the shot. That wasn't too bad, actually. And let's blow up you. UN Planetary Trust does have some units guarding it. I definitely need to move some of I definitely need to get my Air Force involved is what I need to do. And land more troops in UN headquarters. Okay. We got a forest there. Let's get another borehole, maybe.
Enemy project initiated.
Okay, the Spartans are trying to take... Uh-oh, the Gaians are getting close.
Production complete.
Okay, we got our network node here in Plex Anthill. Good. Build me. Actually, you know what? Build me a cruiser probe team.
Drone riots
I have often
ended.
been asked.
Hey, there we
We
go.
have traveled between the stars. Why can we not launch the simplest of orbital probes? These fools fail to understand the difficulty of finding the appropriate materials on this planet, of developing adequate power supplies, and creating the infrastructure necessary to support such an effort. In short, we have struggled under the limitations of a colonial society on a virgin planet, until now. Colonel Corazon Santiago, Planet, a survivalist guide.
Okay, so now that we've developed orbital spaceflight, now we can do two really, really interesting things. The first, and possibly the less interesting, really, is we can make missiles and planet busters. Planet busters are nukes. You use them to blow up pieces of planet. They are, it says they're quasi-nuclear. They are actually nuclear. So, when you fire these things, they, as it says, they destroy everything within a radius equal to their reactor size, often leaving immense craters. So, they literally, so you have your reactors, right? Reactor types. Fission plants is what we have right now. They have power 1. So when you launch a fission planet buster, it destroys everything on the square it hits. And then it also generates a crater and modifies the terrain and wipes out terrain enhancements and all kinds of stuff all the way around it. Once you get up to fusion reactors, it destroys everything in the square it hits and all the squares around it, radius of 2. Quantum chamber, singularity engine, you see where this goes. Planet busters are... I mean, they're nuclear missiles, that's what they are. The other thing, and actually kind of the more, like, the thing that breaks the game more, is now we can build satellites. We can build sky hydroponics labs, specifically, the first kind of satellite. And look, each sky hydroponics lab increases the nutrient output of every base by 1. Can only be produced by bases with aerospace complexes. Nutrient increases halve for bases without aerospace complexes, and cannot in any event exceed the size of the base. So what you do with this is one of those mechanics that breaks the game in half. In the combination of resource crawlers and satellites is what allows the player to dominate the AI economically pretty much no matter what. Because you can build this, like, you just take your base that makes the most minerals, and you churn out Sky Hydroponics Labs and Ness's mining stations, which are this but for minerals. And they just give every base you have a bunch of free minerals and free nutrients so that their workers don't have to work so much. And they have no maintenance, so once you put them up in the sky, it's over. They're done. So here we have the conventional missile. Conventional missiles are really expensive, but basically they hit a unit and that unit explodes. So they're nice in that way. I don't know why they're proposing a missile foil. That's obsolete. And now we have the Fission Planet Buster. The Fission Planet Buster, by the way, costs more than most secret projects. It costs a lot of money. But, like I said, it just wipes out whatever it hits, including, like, a base or whatever. Can you defend against nukes in this game? Yes, you can put up orbital defense stations. Each orbital defense stations have a 50% chance to stop a nuke, so if you have a bunch of them, you're pretty much guaranteed to stop any nukes that come after you. What do I need technologically now? I think I want fusion power, which is, if I recall correctly, a Discover technology. So I want to do that. Investigate the monolith. Yes, please. Thank you. Alright, so 12 years I'll have a breakthrough. And it will be a Discover technology. I actually do also want neural grafting. Neural grafting, mind-machine interface. That's all real important, so Conquer technologies. But, oh, Morgan is ahead of me in Conquer. Hey, Morgan. Hey, Morgan, give me your technology. Yes, neural grafting.
My think and my thoughts cross the barrier into the synapses of the machine, just as the good doctor intended. But what I cannot shake, and what hints as things to come, is that thoughts cross back. In my dreams, the sensibility of the machine invades the periphery of my consciousness. Dark, rigid, cold, alien. Evolution is at work here, but just what is evolving remains to be seen. Commissioner Pravin Lal, Man and Machine.
Okay, so neural grafting. We have now learned to put machines into people's brains. And you can see the interesting thing, the interesting like background material here. So based on Secrets of the Human Brain, we can attach digital circuitry directly to the neural cortex. With these implants, individuals willing to undergo neural grafting can enhance many aspects of their physical being, from heightened senses to faster reaction times. In-game, what this does primarily is it lets us design units with 2 special abilities at the same time. It also gives us the Bioenhancement Center, which gives everything we build at that base morale upgrades, and the Neural Amplifier, which gives everything in our whole like society plus 50% to side defense. It's pretty solid if you're fighting a lot of mindworms, and I am fighting a lot of mindworms, so I'm probably going to build the Neural Amplifier. So now, as you can see here, you can build things with 2 special abilities. So yeah, sure, Missile Artillery, this is obsolete, I don't need that. Fission Planet Buster, that's obsolete. AAA Missile Cruiser, this is pretty good if you're fighting people with air power. I imagine the Gynes will get air power at some point. I would go ahead and give it, like, better armor, though. Because it's not going to cost anymore. Thanks, Morgan. I appreciate you. Do mindworm boils grow on their own over time? So size for mindworm boils is exactly the same as morale for your units. So mindworm boils don't grow on their own, but there are circumstances under which they grow. Notably, mindworm boils grow if a mindworm boil is destroyed near them. They, absorb some of the worms and grow a size. They grow if they win combat, and they grow if they move over alien monoliths. So there can certainly be cases where mindworms spawn in the wild and move over a monolith or something and suddenly become incredibly more dangerous. That can absolutely happen. Delete you. So we're going to build the network node over here. That'll be fine. Xinjiang base is actually stagnant right now, so it's not a big deal, but we'll start them growing again just a little bit. And this guy can be a librarian, so we can get a little bit more lab work out of the place. This transport foil... Actually, I don't need this transport foil, so we're going to disband it. And these two missile infantry will get into this cruiser transport and come over to UN headquarters. Alright, got some units at UN headquarters, and we've got our first Robocop. So now that we've got that, let's build a network node. And we are finally not starving to death anymore. Great. Yes, there are indeed mindworms that can fly, the Locusts of Chiron. They are horrifying, they're very, very dangerous. They move like choppers, but they never run out of fuel, which is all kinds of bad, just horrendously, hideously terrifying. It would cost a lot of money to upgrade those guys directly, so I need to build a new Robocop. That's what I need to do. Hey. Huddling of the people. Stop building those. Build me. Also, you know what else I need to do? I need to make sure that I get the Maritime Control Center. Where is Maritime Control Center? Where am I building that? There it is, Fellowship City.
Insufficient energy.
Oh, Lord. I think the Gaians might get it before I do. Shit. Yeah, keep extracting minerals. What were you extracting again? I don't know. Let's assign you to the secret project. Because we can do that. What are you extracting? Energy? You're extracting energy for Fellowship City? Nah, fuck it. Assign you to the secret project.
Insufficient energy.
What about you? You were extracting nutrients? We're still positive on nutrients. That's right. Assign you to the secret project. There we go. We're gonna get it, lads. We got it. That's the other thing that those, those resource transports are really good for. We can just, boom, hurry it right the fuck up. Hey, Herdalas, welcome, welcome. Please sit in the blue chair. Yeah, that's the second reason, and arguably the more important reason why supply crawlers are busted. Like, for example, I look at the Hive here. The Hive is stockpiling energy, so they're turning their minerals into energy, but if I want it to be maximally efficient, what they should actually be doing is just manufacturing supply crawlers. Because with supply crawlers, I can just manufacture supply crawlers, or more likely foil supplies, because they're faster and cost more minerals. I could just manufacture these things. They don't cost any maintenance. I can stockpile them at the Hive, and then when I need to make a secret project, I can just bury them in supply crawlers. In fact, I'm going to do that, because after all, this is a maximum difficulty kind of quote-unquote challenge run. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do the thing. Let's also get started on our satellite complex. So we're going to build an aerospace complex there. Socialism Tunnels is building missile needle jets, which is fine. We probably don't need a lot more missile infantry, though, so let's get an aerospace complex over here. Yep, retool for aerospace complex. And Huddling of the People is building now obsolete trained missile infantry. So let's swap you guys over to an aerospace complex also. Let's get some aerospace complexes up. Let's start throwing up some satellites. Alright, that Robocop can hold position. Missile rover. We don't need many more missile rovers. Our army, the army that we've got on the way, I think can probably deal with the whole situation. So let's get an aerospace complex. Why not? And we finally rebuilt our mine there, so Paradise Swarming is getting its full mineral group back. We don't need to be using that space, so you can be a technician. Are there any other spaces that we don't really need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. We've hit our max size, so that guy is generating 2 energy. Let's make him a technician, so he'll generate 3 energy instead. Actually, let's make him a librarian. There, we'll kind of split it evenly between economy and labs. That should be fine. And now we're stagnant growth, but that's fine. We were stagnant growth anyway. Meanwhile, C Collective, they've only got 2 minerals, but you know what? 2 minerals is 2 minerals. Let's get an aerospace complex over here so that we can start getting all of our nutrients from space. Actually, no, we don't need nutrients from space here. We need a net. Oh my God, C Collective doesn't have a network node. Oh, C Collective is doing economy. That's right. Then let's get. Do we have another economy booster? We don't. All right, we'll just build foil supplies here. Yes, Gatsby, war crimes. Hey, Warlaton, well, thanks for joining us. Happy Valentine's. What's the tech to get rid of the energy cap? It's, I think it's advanced ecological engineering, something like that. It's coming up, trust me. I promise we will see it. We can upgrade that guy straight to elite. Fantastic. I love it. You are going to be set to, I think Sentry is, yeah, it's still L. That's fine. Set you to Sentry. Continue growing the glorious Hiver Air Force. You can go upgrade yourself. Let's get some minerals up-ins here. We're building a mine over there, so that's fine. And we'll get the network node in 6 turns. That'll hold us in terms of our unrest. Now let's get a borehole over here. We're just packing on the boreholes on any inefficient piece of land, any piece of land that doesn't really need something else. Just boreholes. Boreholes from hell to breakfast. Did we already do that? Okay, good. Why can't I move there? Now, we definitely need to rename this place. What should we call UN headquarters? Somebody give me a name.
Insufficient energy.
Somebody give me a name for UN headquarters, because obviously it's not the headquarters of the UN anymore. We blew them up. They're dead. What? Oh, the monolith vanished. Okay, yeah, you can use up I'm sorry. For a second there, I thought that was saying that my unit had vanished, and I was not aware that was a mechanic. But no, it was saying the monolith vanishes. Yeah, every time you use a monolith, it has like a low chance to go away. So that monolith hit its use by date. Alright, and now the Hyver Air Force is in full effect.
Improvement destroyed. Resource shortfall.
Aw, man, come on. Stop doing these power overloads. Like, Jesus. Just give me a break here, would ya? Yeah, just change that. Let's rebuild the research hospital. Yeah, go ahead, rebuild it.
Complete.
And the Maritime Control Center. A truly United Nations People's Headquarters, one nation, the cool zone.
It is altogether fitting that we who have sailed the deeps of space now return again to the sea. This is in many ways a water planet, and it can be ruled from the waves. With sea power, rugged terrain can be bypassed and enemy strongholds isolated. Once naval superiority is achieved, planet is ours for the taking. Colonel Corazon Santiago, Planet, a survivalist guide.
Okay, so all of our ships are now faster, and all of our boats that we build now get 2 morale upgrades everywhere we build them. So Fellowship City is only getting 16 minerals now. Why is it only getting 16 minerals? Oh, because our mineral resource patch there ran out. Distaff and McKinder. Are there even subs in this game? Yes, actually. There is a submersible special ability. Let's go ahead and get an aerospace location. Why does it keep saying resource shortfall? Oh, UN Equality Village. Come on. Come on, guys.
Confirmation.
I mean, if you would just stop, like, revolting, it would be fine, you know? I'm just saying, if you want to eat, all you have to do is stop fighting. So, this place, actually, we can just keep at Equality Village. We can just delete the UN, because it's not the UN, it's the Hive. But Equality Village, yeah, absolutely, sure, Equality. Great. Fantastic. And this place we are going to rename... Let's call it... Yeah, let's call it the People's Headquarters. There we go. Welcome to the People's Headquarters.
Insufficient energy.
Okay, now we're building cruiser probe teams. We also actually do need to build more, like,
Request confirmation.
actual cruisers. People's teaming over here is taking its sweet-ass time becoming productive. It has a decent amount of minerals, which is good. But what we can do is... We've got this sea former. We can get a mine going over there. Build another base. Yep, I know. Efficiency. I get it. Unmodified. Robocop.
Insufficient
I
energy.
cannot complete Robocop quickly, so you will have to be a doctor for now. Oof. Yikes. What about the old Robocop? Can I hurry the old Robocop?
Energy.
Not really. We'll hold off a couple turns, then we'll finish up an old Robocop. You don't really need to go beyond plasma garrisons. Just because if people are still attacking you successfully, once you're past plasma garrisons, you've done something terribly, terribly wrong. So if I get more energy here... Yeah, my labs go down, because it gets divided into the economy. So, yeah, we just want max labs, just 3 extra energy straight to the labs. 6, 7, and in fact, we can take you off and make you a librarian as well. Great, 29 labs, fantastic. All my nutrients are fulfilled. We're just going to keep terraforming this pond because there's no reason not to. Let's put you to automatic... Huh. I'm not allowed to put in automatic, tidal harnesses. Okay, well, we'll keep doing it manually then, I guess. like lamos. Alright, transport foil. Up there to UN headquarters. Fantastic. Hi, guy in Gatling speeder. Oh, they're using the fungus as defense. Those sneaky bastards. There's another unit somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, it's the Gaians. There's Gaians hiding in the fungus. Ah, we lost a rover. That's a shame. But we have our elite missile squad ready to attack. So we'll do that. You can jump in there. Get you over there. And then you can actually fall back, because elites have extra move. The big benefit of being an elite unit in this game is that elites get an extra move. So they can actually move, like elite infantry can actually move twice. Which means they can hop up here and then also attack in the same turn. Which is otherwise the big advantage of rovers. Alright, UN Education Agency is laid open to our armies. Another missile needle jet. Yeah, that's fine. Missile needle jets are good and all, but let's build aerospace complexes. Get you up there. Get you up there. You are just... Okay, you've got a former in industrial crawling. Let's throw up a network node. Growth in 26 turns, he'll be fine. And... we're gonna need a condenser here for stuff. How expensive is a 111 RoboCop? The cheapest you can do. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's go to Design Workshop. 111. Non-lethal methods. It costs 10 minerals. Police Scout Infantry. So actually, as opposed to 30 for our standard RoboCop, or 60 or 40 for the ECM Silk Steel. So that RoboCop. And actually, I think we can give it a second... Okay, so no, the second ability makes it cost 20, I guess. What about... Comm Jammer? Yeah, so the Comm Jammer will make it cost 20. Yeah, you know what? Actually, these might be a good idea, just because they're so cheap. Ideally, RoboCops would have Hypnotic Trance. I mean, we could certainly do that for Defense versus Psi, just so they can hold off Mindworms. Yeah, I mean, we could do this. Like, we could make these guys, they would be absolute garbage at defending against, like, serious attacks. But for holding off Mindworms and for suppressing the population, they're really good. We could just rename these, like... rename these Secret Police. There we go. Yeah. So we can build Secret Police. Like this over here. We're building a RoboCop. We don't really need a RoboCop. A Secret Police could hold this place down just fine. There we go. Alright. We're just going to hold them there. Worker's Nest has 2 formers. Doesn't need any more. So let's work on a... Oh, do we already have a... We already have a network node over here. Nice. And 7 minerals. Let's get an aerospace complex going. I apologize if anyone was horrified by the sound of my neck cracking just then. Let's get you over there, actually, so that you can repair. Alright, yeah, he's bombing me with artillery.
Drone riot.
Doesn't actually have all that much. The people's head fucking... Are you serious?
Insufficient energy.
Are you actually serious right now? You're gonna starve again. You can't help. You just keep rioting, so you're going to starve. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, but there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Drone riots.
I guess I can put more secret police in. But Alright. Yep, time to starve again. There you go.
Production complete.
There it is. We've got an energy bank here in Yang Mine. Phantasmagorical. Let's put up a network node here.
Production complete.
Xinjiang base has a network node. Fantastic. I could make you a worker, but I actually kind of prefer you as a librarian. And then Yang base should be... Let's start building up our navy here. So let's start building missile destroyers here at Xinjiang base.
Production complete.
And actually, hold on. You are... No, I need to select this unit. Activate unit. I can't activate the unit. I pressed the button, and so the unit is just going to be where it is, and it's not going to do anything. Let's put a forest in that space, just for fun. Alright, we've dropped off the next division of the army. So now we have police holding things down.
Drone riots.
So we shouldn't have any more drone riots as long as we leave a couple of these units here for the moment. Let's get a probe team up here into... they rushed another sentinel. Damn. Okay, we're gonna have to fall back. We got RoboCop holding down Equality Village. Captured base police, that's fine. Let's put in a secret police unit as well.
Energy.
And these two missile infantry can come out there, and this one can come over there
For review of your options.
and blow up this artillery. Excellent. And then that one can move up, that one can wait. That one can support... let's get this guy up to UN Planetary Trust and get ready to attack. Okay, so yeah, that should be, because he's holding down 2. We need to suppress 3 drones, so we'll get the RoboCop and 1 other unit to stay here. But this rover can go, and then this other infantry can go. And that missile cruiser can repair itself.
Terraform complete.
Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Naming a landmark is not what I was trying to accomplish. And yeah, the Hiver Air Force alone is pretty much gonna bring an end to this war here. So we've got our secret police. Now let's get our fungicidal C-former. You can be a worker. Getting me some more minerals. Excellent. And after the fungicidal C-former, we will get a network node. A 111 police unit that costs only 10 minerals, so the base is pacified immediately. Yeah, that's fair. How does the psych menu work? I'm having a hard time making sense of it. Okay, so let's look at one of my bigger bases and I'll show you. Let's look at Fecundity Tower. So this resource menu just shows how what you're using around the base. The grayed out squares, obviously, or the redded out rather, are being used by other bases. Support shows you it shows you where units that you're paying for are. So this is a map, and you can look at it, you can see there's the base, and you can see there's a little blue dot over there, there's a blue dot up there, there's a blue dot down there, there's a blue dot over there. It's kind of hard to see, but it shows you where the units that this base has built have been deployed. In this case, it's pretty much mindworms. There's some probe teams, and then there's a fungicidal former. The psych menu shows you how many of your guys are drones and why, and what's stopping them from being drones. So on the highest difficulty, as I am, with a ton of bases like I have, all of my population are automatically drones. My facilities are pacifying 5 drones. I have here a Recreation Commons, which pacifies 2. I have a network node, which, because I have the virtual world, pacifies 2. And then I have a research hospital, which pacifies 1. So that's 5. And then my police are pacifying 2. I have 2 Robocops here who have the police ability, so they can pacify 2 drones each. That means in total, between my facilities and my police, I can pacify up to 9 drones in this location. Now, if I were to build a 3rd police unit, because I can use up to 3 units as police, it could be pushed up to 11. Past 11, I would start running into trouble. Now, the only way, so beyond that, to pacify more than 11 drones, which I would need if I built a hab complex here, because a hab complex lets your population get up to a maximum of 14. So in order to pacify a 14-person base, I would have to get creative. There's a couple of ways you could do that. You could build a punishment sphere. That would eliminate all the drones, but it would also cut your labs in half. Which wouldn't be great, because I am actually, because of the buildings I've built, I'm actually getting a lot of labs bonus, so I would rather keep that if I could. I could develop talents. Now, talents would require me to, I think, have higher efficiency, I want to say. Hey, cold second. Developing talents has never been, like talent members of society here that negate drones, has never been a part of the game that I'm actually really great at. It's a part of development that is, like, if you want to play with maximum efficiency in this game, a big part of that is deliberately cultivating a lot of talents and creating a golden age. So golden ages are when you have, like, I think it's at least half of your population is talents, you have no drones, and you have, something about the number of nutrients you have. But in any case, once you're in a golden age, you get a lot of bonuses and you grow much faster. So for like high-end, super skilled Alpha Centauri players, golden ages are an important mechanic. Like I said, I've never been very good at doing it. I'm not sure how to generate talents exactly as Yang. I think just pumping a lot of money into Psych might do it. But you know, it's not something I worry about too much as long as I can suppress the drones. But so, if I wanted to have, like, 14-man bases without drones, I would need all the base facilities, I would need 3 police, and then I would also need probably a significant amount of psych spending. Hey, ooh, Isle of the Deep. Oh boy, what's this over there? That's a base. Oh, that's a Spartan base. Okay, Kelpin Forest expanding. Oh, look at that. The Peacekeepers and the Gaians have made a pact. See, look. Ooh, he's got his whole... They've got the whole army here, and they've brought in Gaian units. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. Engage mind control probe. Oh my god, it would cost me 2,600 credits. Alright, let's activate a sabotage virus.
Mission accomplished.
Well, we took out the recycling tanks. That's kind of cool. Let's fly over here and try to take out the defenders of UN Education Agency. I need another plane. There we go. Alrighty. Hey, and now I can take... Ah, there we go. Environmental economics. That's the technology I need. That unlocks a couple of things. Ugh. That unlock... Well, here, let's click on it.
We sit together, the mountain and I, until only the mountain remains. Li Po from the Yang collection.
Okay, so environmental economics. Lifts the energy restriction, gives you more commerce income, unlocks some terraforming, but we could already do that because we have the weather paradigm. and it unlocks the tree farm. Tree farms increase psych and economy. They also increase forest nutrient output, and they eliminate a bunch of ecological... Excuse me. Whew. And they eliminate a bunch of ecological damage. On top of that, tree farms have a hidden power that isn't really talked about, in the game at least, where they increase the amount of mineral production that planet will tolerate before you get another fungal bloom. So tree farms are super, super important. Now, they cost 3 maintenance, but they increase economy by 50%, and they increase the nutrients of your forests. Sure? Sure. Why not? So the benefit of tree farms, here's the thing about tree farms, right? Like, we've got all these forests over here. And notice how the forests are producing 1 nutrient each? And then I've got this giant square over here kind of filling in the nutrients. If you have tree farms, you can build a base that is surrounded entirely by forests and works only forests and doesn't need any help from anything else, because every forest generating 2 nutrients will feed the person who is working the forest. And so then you're getting 2 minerals and 1 energy per unit of population, which is honestly not a bad deal. It's a decent deal if you can get it. So it's worth building tree farms, like, in a lot of places. But on top of that, it also gives you, it's like an energy bank. It gives you the economy bonus, and then it gives you the psych bonus. So if you're starting to spend money on psych in order to support a higher population, tree farms are really, really good. Yep, and yeah, as Dreaming About Dragons just explained in chat a little bit more effectively than I did about the tree farms. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and build some tree farms in, like, a lot of different places. We're going to name this the Re-Education Agency. Re-Education Agency needs a... Do you have police? You do not have police. Re-Education Agency needs RoboCop is what it needs. And then it's going to need some secret police.
Insufficient energy.
I can't complete it quickly. Okay, we're going to need secret police first. Because I think I can hurry the secret police. Yeah, let's hurry those. And then... We're going to be a little bit negative on nutrients for a little bit, but it'll be fine. Because we'll get the secret police out, and then we'll get some better garrison troops. But I tell you what, Lal is just fighting his little heart out. He is trying his absolute best. It's adorable. Let's get this elite missile unit. Hey, Lal, what do you want? Feeling obstinate, huh? I don't want to give you orbital spaceflight. Okay, you're going to fight me. That's fine. I also don't really want to slam my face into UN Planetary Trust and lose my elite. So you do have a lot of units in there. A lot of Gatling units. Okay, we're just gonna pull back for a minute. We're gonna pull back to the bases and use probe teams and air power. People's headquarters. How are we doing on psych? Okay. Okay. 1 doctor. Fine. Good. We're finally turning the corner. We've got 1 RoboCop. Let's get a...
Request confirmation.
Let's hold on 1 turn before we get the secret police in there. We're gonna hold on to our... We're gonna keep our military here in people's headquarters for just a minute.
Form complete.
And you... Can you help prototype that missile destroyer, maybe? No, you can't. Okay. And let's get a Condenser over there. And just keep on a terraforming. Build some mines, destroy some fungus. Getting some good nutrients and energy and minerals. Missile needle jet, no. Aerospace complex. Do you have... You've got a rec commons. You're actually going to grow, though? Okay, you're fine. You have 2 Robocops. Don't need to worry about network nodes for a little bit. Perfect. Oh, there. Oh, the Spartans are also running free market. Wow. Okay, look at this. The Peacekeepers are making a push. Gutsy. All kinds of gutsy. Oh, they finally destroyed that unit.
Production complete.
You are orphans.
Okay, so they got the aerospace complex. Now we can start building sky hydroponics labs. We got a network node over here in Watcher's Eye. Let's go ahead and throw up the aerospace complex. Get you up there. Get you over here. You come back there. And now, Secret Police will be done next turn. So now we can start launching the air offensive. By the way, no, don't, hold on. You don't have any units in that. Okay, that's fine. Let's blow up that Gatling speeder. Let's sabotage your base. Hey, we got the perimeter defense. I love that. So the perimeter defense should be down, I think. Do you have any research data I can have? Hey, Centauri meditation, cool. Am I going to repeal the UN Charter? Yeah, of course I am.
The Isle of the Deep is really not a single creature, but a colony of thousands of individual tubules. An aquatic vector of the mindworm which terrorizes planets' continents. Over its lifetime, certain tubules secrete a tough glue-like substance which hardens to form the characteristic shell that floats the colony and creates the appearance of a rogue island. Lady Deidre Sky, A Comparative Biology of Planet.
Okay, so we've got Centauri meditation. Now we can build Centauri preserves, which are like, they're kind of like tree farms in their effect on industry, not quite as good. And they also boost mindworms. We also get the Xeno-Empathy Dome. The Xeno-Empathy Dome is kind of cool. It's not one of the real high-value secret projects, but it's kind of neat. It lets you use fungus as roads, and it lets your formers alter fungus at double speed. So once you have the Xeno-Empathy Dome, you can actually use fungus as a weapon and as a defense. You can build like walls of fungus guarding your territory and patrol it with units that move quickly. On the other hand, you could also just use mindworms, so it's fine. It also unlocks the empath and gives us extra energy production in fungus squares. Once you reach the end of the tech tree, fungus squares are actually reasonably productive, but I still don't like having them around unless I'm playing the Gaians. But it unlocks the empath, and the empath is kind of cool. Trained missile shock troops, yeah, that's fine. Hey, another interlude from the Book of Planet. Okay, so this is Dr. Shimoda here proving that the fungus is essentially thinking. The mindworms, every stock of fungus, all this stuff all across planet is serving as essentially single neurons in a giant, like, sleeping brain. Perhaps a quasi-sentient state similar to our dreams. Remember that voice we've been talking to in our dreams? Yep. There you go.
Compromised.
Okay, we lost that protein, but that's fine. And let's just steal some money.
Mission
There we go, 29 credits. Okay. So now, as you notice, instead of doctors, we now have empaths. Empaths generate both psych and economy, so they generate energy while they're also, like, making people happy. Empaths are really, really good for that. So, like, we could go to a place like Fellowship City. Or, where did we have? There was some place we had a bunch of engineers. Paradise Swarming. So we could turn our technicians into empaths, and they would give us psych energy. And that psych energy is then boosted by our whatever psych bonuses we have. And so we could use this to generate talents. Like, see, there, with three of those empaths, we've generated our first talent. Unfortunately, we're now having a nutrient shortfall, so, you know, it's not a perfect system, but it's still pretty cool. Yeah, let's make you an empath there. So that's fine. So now, actually, we don't even need police here. Between the facilities and our psych powers, we've actually completely cleared things out. Once you get empaths, Golden Ages become a lot easier if that's what you're interested in doing. The hive is going to grow. Modified facilities, police. Yeah, that's fine. And let's get the Air Force coming on up here. Okay, we've got a secret policeman over here. Let's also build a standard RoboCop. And now I think we can have a worker. Yeah, because our police should support that. We need to kill that guy because he's taken over one of our farms. So let's get a needle jet over to kill him. Oh, there's another one. How many units do you have here? Just 2? Okay, that's a Gatling Marine. Alright, do I have any other unused planes? I have this guy, he's 40% damaged. This elite is 60% damaged. Okay, let's throw this damaged plane at him. The plane might die, but I really do need to remove this guy. Yep, nope, we got him. We got him. Okay, there we go. We're even.
Insufficient energy.
Excellent. So now the Re-Education Agency is back on its feet. Got some secret police holding the place down. Equality Village is...
Request confirmation.
Equality Village needs a little secret police attention. 4 minerals. Yeah, we don't need to grow right now. We need to kind of stabilize things. We need to stabilize things a little bit before we grow. Get a little bit more minerals in. Cool. And now, the Peacekeeper offensive is going to continue, but we've got this really, really hardened defensive position. We've got a lot of units, and more importantly, we've got a lot of air power. And our air power is going to make it basically impossible to effectively attack us. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 drones that we're suppressing with police. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can afford to take out 2 more units. There we go. Okay. Great. And People's Headquarters is stable.
Confirmation.
We're going to finish those secret police real quick. And then we're going to grab a rec commons, a recycling tanks, and then probably a tree farm. We need to get some formers up here as well. We're trying to get the network node up here.
Request confirmation.
Let's hurry that up. And then, yeah, we'll have a former. We'll make 2 formers, and then we'll work on a tree farm. Okay, doing good. Actually, can I hop out here and kill that guy real quick? There we go, and then we can just pop back in. Lickety-split. Yeah, so he's got one Gatling unit there, he's got one there, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Empath Gatling infantry. 9, 10, 11... Yeah, this is like his army. The entire Peacekeeper army is in UN Planetary Trust. But the entire Peacekeeper army is 11 units counting their allies. I've got 3 high-quality missile troops there. I've got another 2 over here. I've got 4 aircraft. Yeah, I've got him outnumbered and outgunned. That stuff looks like ideal artillery playground. It kind of would be, but they've got the, it's a base with a perimeter defense, so artillery is really ineffective. Artillery doesn't really work against perimeter defenses. Can I? Convoy resources? Yeah, just assign to the prototype. Get that prototype missile destroyer done pretty quick. This Unity Scout Chopper, I haven't really been doing anything with because I don't have the chopper chassis yet. Let's just move it down to Fellowship City. And we've got a cruiser probe team. Let's take this cruiser probe team up towards Deirdre and see if we can steal any technology from her. I've got 167 planetary council votes. Hi, Morgan. I don't need to declare our pact null and void. I need you to repeal the UN Charter. Have 2 credits. That's fine. Are you sure none of you guys want to talk to me? You want orbital spaceflight? You know what? I'm kind of tempted to do that. I really kind of am, because it's not like the AI can use orbital spaceflight well. Yeah, sure. There you go. And the Spartans actually like us because we value power. Okay, she still doesn't like us, unfortunately, but now we've got a truce. Hopefully we can change her attitude a little bit over time. Miriam still doesn't want to talk. Lau doesn't want to talk. Deirdre doesn't want to talk. Let's vote to repeal the UN Charter. Man, everybody said no. Rip. Alright, we're gonna have to kill Lau, I guess. So disappointing. Can I build a borehole there? I can build a borehole there. And one there. Alright, now let's get a mine on this minerals bonus, and we're gonna need to get another duder to use it. You know what I mean. You know what I meant when I said that. Actually, I guess Huddling of the People is about to grow. We can just... Oh, hey! They're not using that borehole over there. Boink! Yeah, 6 minerals and 6 energy. That's the true power of the borehole. Hey, Paolo. Thanks for joining us, dude. But yeah, once you've got the resources unlocked, boreholes are mad good. You just need to chill out. And this missile cruiser, UN Ocean Authority, has 2 garrisons. This missile cruiser is hardened. Let's see if we can get him leveled up a little bit. And other than that, I think we're going to take some time to just kind of chill in our bases and, yeah, let him come out and try to attack us.
Enemy project initiated.
The Gaians are working on the aesthetic virtues. Okay.
Maximum population reached.
Alright, let's get the... neural amplifier might not be a bad idea. In fact, let's start working on the neural amplifier, because Huddling of the People is a perfect place for it.
Production complete.
Got a nice little network node. Let's get an aerospace complex.
Complete.
so that we can get the full benefit of all those delicious, delicious nutrients raining down from the sky. We're building cruiser probe teams. I think I really only need 1 or 2 cruiser probe teams. Let's shift our focus to building actual, like, combat cruisers. Let's start getting missile destroyers. And I'm not, if you're wondering why I'm not building nuclear weapons yet, I'm not building nuclear weapons yet because I don't have fusion power. And I need them to have fusion power in order to be, like, effective enough. That's what we need. Maximum efficacy from our... Maximum efficacy from our nuclear weapons. And 4. Alright, we'll get this cruiser transport. What's he carrying? Trained missile infantry and missile rovers. The fact that our units are coming out, like, of the box commando and veteran because of our power focus is really, really good. These guys we can probably send up here to attack UN Planning Authority. Let's bring them up this way.
Terraform complete.
You just sentry up, I guess. That's a farm mine combo. That's fine, I guess. Though I really probably don't need the nutrients. And I've got a couple of those combos already. So actually, you know what? We're going to scrap that. We're going to make this into a borehole. Because God knows I need more boreholes. We need boreholes everywhere, all the time, every day. Borehole Central. That's what we are. Boreholes 24/7, 365. Let's get an aerospace complex here at Port Yang.
Invalid terraform.
Yeah, I can only terraform shelves. And now that we've got the secret police here, we should be able to... Yeah, because the police will support pretty much all those drones. We'll get the Rec Commons. We'll wait a turn or so on the Rec Commons. Get one of these missile infantry moving, and then we can also get our planes moving. Yeah, I don't actually care about you because you can't hurt me. Don't boreholes give a lot of eco damage? Sure do. Absolutely. They eco damage the hell out of stuff. But do I care? No, I don't.
Request confirmation.
Worrying about eco damage is for the weak. Okay, so we've got a Robocop, we've got a secret police. Now we need a recycling tanks. And then a network node. Actually, we're going to go with the Rec Commons because it's cheaper and faster. And these elite missile marines can come up over there to Re-Education Agency. And it's almost time to begin the offensive again, but for right now we can, like, use probe teams and stuff. Hey, what's your... Why can't I move on there on mind control? Move unit to here. Oh, is there a stack? Yeah, there's 2 units stacked up. Okay. What about here? Over here? I could capture their Gatling speeder. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take their Gatling speeder away. And do you have any research data? Yeah, break in.
Mission.
Okay, well, world map. That's fine. Yeah, we stole their Gatling speeder. Fantastic. I love it. We're going to use it to attack them.
Combat report.
Absolutely love it. There we go. We just killed 3 units for like 130 credits. And let's activate a sabotage virus.
Mission accomplished.
Disabled the recreation commons because fuck these guys. Alright. See, they still have the perimeter. I thought I disabled the perimeter defense. I was told I disabled the perimeter defense. Alright, missile cruiser. What are your odds over here? Pretty decent, actually. For some reason, they aren't counting as having a perimeter defense. Yeah, proceed as ordered, I guess. Well, never mind. That didn't work out. Rip. Whoops. Okay, cruiser probe team. There we go. Ha, that was your own unit.
Production complete.
Okay, aerospace complex. Let's start churning out the Sky Hydroponics labs over here. Hole of Aspiration has an energy bank. And is going to need some more police attention soon, I think. Are we getting our maximum mineral allotment? Yes. Okay, so this is never going to be a great mineral base. So let's build a tree farm. And actually, let's not... Actually, you know what? I take it back. Let's not even focus on minerals over here. Let's go purely into big energy. Just absolutely massive, massive energy stonks here. And let's get a biology lab. Boost up those labs.
Complete.
Please report to the nearest nerve stapling station. Look, you know, Morgan was wrong about a lot of things, but he said one time he said resources exist to be consumed, and I felt that deep in my soul. So that's what, you know, that's the way it is. It's just the way it goes. You can be a worker, I think. What shall we have over here? Right now we're stockpiling energy, which is fine, but this is actually a pretty good mineral base. So yeah, let's go ahead with the tree farm over here. We'll convert these spaces into forests, maybe. That will probably be better as a farm, but the forest will give me more minerals. And 3, 4, 5. We are going to need more police power over here. So let's get the tree farm, and then we'll build a secret police.
Terraform complete.
And let's get some of this fungus gone, because fuck fungus, am I right? I'm right, you know I'm right. Fuck fungus. Fungus is the worst. Strongly anti-fungus here. And a farm, and we've got a lovely little borehole. Just a gorgeous little borehole. Don't you love to see it? I love to see it. 6 minerals, 6 energy. Perfect. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. Phantasmagorical. I'm losing some energy to inefficiency. That's okay. We're doing fine. We're going to get that recycling tanks going. Then we'll get a rec commons, some formers. Proletarian Knot is going to be a great place to live. And these assholes, meanwhile. That's right. I achieved commando status. You cannot use probe teams on mindworms, by the way. Sad but true. Do the Peacekeepers actually have any money? They do have money. I'm gonna steal their money.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, that's true. You can do that. Now, so the only downside of that tactic, dreaming, is that if you do that, you can't get the minerals. But what you can do is you can find just, like, uninhabited areas, like, up here in Morgan's territory, and just build a bunch of boreholes away from any bases and crawl them. Which is kind of hilarious. You can get a lot of energy that way. Like, an actually obscene quantity of energy. So I've got Secret Police.
Request confirmation.
I've got that Robocop coming. The Secret Police are holding down 2, and then I have 2 more. If I make you a worker... yeah, I can only have 3 units of police, that's right. So... okay. So we'll get the Robocop, then we'll get the Wreck Commons, Recycling Tanks, and Fungicidal Former. UN Planetary Trust, I think we are going to have to just assault. So let's get ready to do that. That's a scout rover. But first of all, we're going to use our air power to kill every unit that's outside the base. And just, you know, just generally cause havoc and mayhem. Hey, give me your money.
Mission accomplished.
You're still damaged, so you need to wait. You only have half fuel. You're fine. You're damaged. You're damaged. Okay. Start attacking. I have an elite over here. I have commandos. Yeah, there's an elite. And the elites are then going to pull back so they can't be counterattacked effectively. And we'll move up our more... oh my god, who is here? It's you.
Perhaps a careful review of your options.
The goddamn Gaians. Alright, you're going to... yeah, go ahead and attack. Hey, there you go. You killed something. Love it. Still got a lot of units in here. Like, oh my god, a lot of units. Like, Jiminy Christmas, a lot of units. Like, why do you have this many units in here, a lot of units? That's a trick question. It's because they know that I'm coming to kill them. At least they're actively helping Lal out, much to your annoyance. Right? Look, I'm just saying, Deirdre, does this really concern you? Like, you might say, but after you've killed Lal, you'll come and kill me, and okay, that might be, like, technically true, but that doesn't mean that you should come help him. Lal's an asshole. Do you like Lal? I don't like Lal. Nobody likes Lal. Just let Lal die. You know you want to. You know you want to. Also, Lal is making more cruisers over here, so I really need to, like... These missile destroyers need to hurry up and get built so I can rule the waves properly. Hi, Miriam. How's it going? Okay, yeah. Ugh. Lost a couple units there.
Drone riots.
Drone riots? Again, are you serious? No, how are you having drone riots? Yeah, oh, fuck it.
Request confirmation. Production
Finish the
complete.
rec commons. Alright, I seriously need to sabotage that perimeter defense.
Mission
I
accomplished.
didn't really need to stop their production of a recreation commons. That wasn't actually my primary goal. Okay, you need to fall back. Alright, former. Oorah. Let's get a... Actually, you know what? We have some forest around here. Let's get a cheeky little tree farm built, shall we?
Insufficient
Let's
energy.
get a quick little tree farm thrown up.
Insufficient energy.
Also, can I please finish one of these cruisers?
Request confirmation.
I am begging you here. There we go. We can finish that cruiser. Yeah, that's it, Henry. See, we're teaching them. They're learning. They're making progress along the way to enlightenment, and I am helping them by violence. That's it. I could really use a borehole. Do you want to build a borehole? Alright, I need to fall back. The infantry attack here, like, it'll work eventually, but it is super, super expensive. Please sabotage something.
Mission
I already did
accomplished.
that. Just gonna keep blowing up any unit I see with my planes.
Insufficient energy.
Alright, hey, Greenhouse Gate. Give me a... Oh, they have a probe team in there. Huh. And for some reason, their commando is giving them more of a bonus than my commando is giving me. Interesting. Fascinating. You'd love to see it. Alright, well, let's keep moving.
Unit lacks required ability.
I probably need to start building more units, because we're kind of falling into a little bit of an infantry stalemate. Ugh. But yeah, once we have full sea power, we can take over Ocean Authority, we can take over Marine Agency and Sea Habitat. We can take over all of those. That will give us some more, like, easy access points, as it were, to build up in, and also offshore air bases. So you can already see how effective the Air Force is being. The Air Force is incredibly effective at just killing enemy units rapid fire. He's spending time building probe teams now, which is fine.
Terraform complete.
We've got quite a few mindworms that we're kind of using for home defense. But I think I'm going to start shifting back into war production mode on some of my bases, just so I can get some more troops over there. Bye.
Enemy project initiated.
Wow, that is an elite impact foil. Hey, the believers are attacking! Yay! Good timing, believers. Socialism tunnels, please.
Production complete.
Please, socialism tunnels, don't do this to me. Alright, build a sky hydroponics lab.
Terraform complete.
Reach heaven through violence, murder the gods on top of their thrones. Look, I'm trying. I'm trying, dude. I'm busy. I'm fighting over here. I'm busy fighting the United Nations. The believers are getting the crap kicked out of them by the Gaians. Like, it's fine. Everything's going fine, but... Can I get to Godwinson's Hope? I need to get a probe team, like, through. Alright, let's pull back into the base. Let's send you out. I could kill that Peacekeeper probe team, but like I said, probe teams don't really bother me because they don't hurt me, so... I'm just gonna wait, get everybody kind of healed up, everybody in good fighting fettle, and then I'm gonna move out and launch a big full-scale attack on UN Planetary Trust. And we're gonna lead it with a massive air attack that should hopefully kill off like half the units in here. Once we've done that, we can bring in the infantry and the rovers. Now this cruiser transport can land over here and attack UN Planning Authority. They have any? They don't have any cruisers. Okay. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. And first missile destroyer coming off the production line. And that means this missile destroyer will also be done next turn. Great. I don't have a tree farm here. Fuck. Okay. Build more boreholes. Build more boreholes. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Global Trade Pact, commerce rates doubled. Yeah, okay, sure. That's fine. Wow, they're shooting a lot of artillery at me. Oh my god, how did they win that? Major research breakthrough. Yes! Yes! Fusion power! Yes to all! Yeah, sure. Yes to all. Upgrade the missile rover. Yeah, sure, do it. Yes to all. Yup. Yup. Yup.
Our ancestors harnessed the power of a sun, and so again shall we. Commissioner Previn Law, the science of our fathers.
Fusion power, baby! Okay, so this unlocks the Fusion Lab, which gives you economy and labs, both 50%. Very cool upgrade. It unlocks the Engineer, which gives you, I think, both econ and labs. But most importantly, it gives you the Fusion Reactor. Of note, this is required. In order to do this, you need superconductors, you need pre-sentient algorithms. So you have AIs literally monitoring these fusion reactors in real time, all the time. So now, we have the fusion reactors. And at first blush, you might not understand why the fusion reactor is so important. Because it just says power 2. And it's like, okay, so what does that mean? Well, so there's two things that it does. First of all, take a look at this unit. The Transmissile Skimship cost 80, right? When you give it a fusion reactor, it gets 30 points cheaper. The fusion reactor, the excess power of the fusion reactor, makes units a lot cheaper. But the second thing it does is, the reactor rating is what determines how many HP your units have. So a unit with a fusion reactor has 20 hit points as opposed to a unit with a fission plant, which only has 10. So it makes your units A, cheaper to build, and B, twice as tough. Fusion-powered units absolutely annihilate. I don't need scout infantry. Absolutely annihilate other kinds of units. Like fission units, fission units get wiped out by fusion units because you have more fusion units, and they're just better. Also, when you have fusion reactors, for some reason, you become able to put lasers on your garrison units with no like cost penalty. It barely makes a difference at this point because it's only a weapon too, but still they get to have lasers now, so that's cool. So we're just gonna hit done for everything. Alright, so now that we have fusion power, all our stuff is automatically upgraded to use fusion power. And now we can pretty much just roll in and wipe everything out. Like I said, all our stuff is cheaper now. All our stuff takes less minerals. All our stuff is stronger. And now we have fusion planet busters. So it's all just really, really good. It's a good time for everybody. We've got a Rec Commons over here. Things are going well. And, like, you can see the difference that the lowered mineral costs make. Like, the lowered mineral costs make a big difference in how long it takes kind of marginal bases to build units. And it applies to formers. So, like, I can build fungicidal fusion C formers, and they're a lot cheaper. Or I can build fusion C colony pods. They take less time. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Over here, I'm going to build missile penetrators.
Terraform complete.
And let me look real quick and see what my best base for minerals is. It's Huddling of the People, which is building the neural amplifier.
Insufficient energy.
So that's fine. They can keep doing that. And then once they're done with... But what we'll want is... I want my... What's my second best mineral base? It's probably... Yeah, I don't think it's Fellowship City anymore.
Request confirmation.
Because I want to start building fusion nukes. Because fusion nukes, with the cost discount, only cost a lot as opposed to all the minerals in the world. So, like, over here, we've got 15 minerals. We can build a nuke in 32 turns. And over here, we've got... we only got 7 minerals over there. What about Yang Mine? I'll tell you one thing Yang Mine needs. Yang Mine needs a C former. So we can get that spot. Is it actually? Hold on, let me check. I think you're right. Just off the top of my head, I think you're right. Yeah, because the fission plant, like, the minimum cost is 30, but then you can just put stuff on here without it costing anything. Like, look at that. You can have a silk steel garrison at the minimum cost of 30. If it was a fission plant, it would be 40. And then we can give this person, like, comm jammer and AAA tracking. Okay, I guess that makes it 50. We give it no special, but just give it AAA tracking. Like, this is a really, really good defensive unit for 40 bucks. With a fission plant, it would be 50. So, yeah, like, the cheaper units, it doesn't affect as much, but the really expensive units, like, you can take a speeder and give it missiles and silk steel armor and, let's say, high morale and comm jammer, I guess. Yeah, let's give it comm jammer. This costs 120. With the fission plant, it would cost 190. So that's a big, big freaking discount. All right, but we've been going for about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I think I'm probably going to call it here. The discovery of fusion power is, I think, a good breaking point. You can see we've made great strides against the perfidious United Nations. We've taken out 4 of their bases. We are assembling a mighty army to destroy their resistance at UN Planetary Trust. And soon, very soon, we will launch our offensive and we will crush the forces of the United Nations underneath our heel. We will take their people and we will integrate them into the human hive where they can be productive and help the eusocial organism of humanity achieve its full potential. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will leave you today. So when you say fusion is as game-changing as unlocking blaster bombs, yeah, I mean, fusion power is... Like, I've talked about the technologies that really kind of break this game, like the resource conveyors and the weather paradigm and stuff that makes the game, and the satellites especially, stuff that makes the game a lot easier for the player because the AI can't use them effectively. Fusion power is a little bit different in that the AI can use it effectively because the bonuses it gives are really friendly to the AI. But well, it's definitely a game changer. Like, once you get fusion power, you're in a much stronger position. Okay, but that's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate your attention. Appreciate that you're having fun with me. And I will see you back here again, possibly tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream something else. I have some other games that I kind of want to show off a little bit, so we'll shift around a little bit. I may stream this again tomorrow. I may stream something else. But in any case, I will see you then. Take care, and look forward to the next one. Bye-bye.